Shannon, what's your take on this?
Well, I wish that it came out and said that information is flat out made up, because they said some, but maybe not that. Hold on. Now, this guy, the guy that they interviewed for this part was the family attorney. Am I correct?
Yep.
So I believe he would be speaking from firsthand knowledge.
Okay.
What I don't get is that what would Michael Jordan in 1996 stand to gain from chummying up with a new pro golfer? Tiger Woods was not the Tiger Woods that we know now. Michael Jordan was at the apex. He is the only guy at that time that could have possibly told Tiger, this is what, if you're going to be what everybody thinks you're going to be, this is what your life is going to be like. He was the only man that could have told Tiger this. And in some of the excerpts I've read, that he's like, Tiger wanted to be a recluse. Michael is talking, saying Tiger wanted to be a recluse.
That was Michael's quote.
Right.
Yeah.
He wanted to go play golf and then go back to the hotel room. He's like,
and Jordan said you can't do that. He said you lose your sense of society.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I get it, but I don't get what he stood. And Skip, the thing is that when you're going through something, I was very fortunate. I had a brother that was 3 years older than I, so he could give me some lessons about what it was like for me to go to college.
Yeah, you were blessed that way.
Yes.
Yeah.
What was it going to be like for me going into the NFL?
Yeah.
So I could let,
It also put different pressure on you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Skip, okay, granted, he might have took up, it's all for me. To make a long story short, because I really want to hear what you have to say. It seems like you're blaming Michael Jordan for Tiger Woods' pitfall.
A little bit they are. Yep.
And
Then he led him down that path.
Tiger brought this on himself. If all Tiger had to do, Tiger wasn't ready to get married. Tiger could have done all the things that he was doing while he was married. He could have done that as a single man, and nobody would have batted an eye. Because there's a lot of people that's become famous because of how many people they bed.
What did Earl Wood say again and again and again about his son? I don't want him to get married until he's at least 30 years of age.
Yeah.
Tiger defied that and went ahead, and you know the rest of the story.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and people got so upset because he was portraying one life, but he was living another life.
He portrayed he was the perfect husband and father.
Yes.
And I think he is a really good father, but the other part of it, not so much.
But if you're going to get married, you got to have certain elements of your life under control.
Yeah.
Clearly, Tiger didn't have that under control.
No. So, I was very close to all this because I was around Michael Jordan a lot in 1997, 1998, 99, 2000, 2001, through the end of his Chicago Bulls career. And to your point, I think it started happening after the Masters, which would have been 97, the breakout. Just that's the most shocking sports phenomenon I think I've ever witnessed. And I remind you, Michael Jordan loves golf and gambling on golf almost as much as he loved winning basketball games.
Yes.
It's close.
Yes.
And now it's all golf for him.
Yes.
But he loved to smoke cigars and gamble big amounts of money because he had money to spend and burn on golf. And it is the ultimate clutch or not clutch, where it's all you versus yourself.
Yes.
As you know, that little ball sits on that tee and it doesn't move until you move. Nobody's going to hit it to you and you hit it back.
Right.
You have to hit it.
Right.
So he loved the personal challenge of this. And he loved to gamble at golf against that kid Tiger Woods. So they played a whole lot of golf together for high stakes, which was good for Tiger because it's
pressure moments.
Yeah, it's just good.
Yeah, you betting 10,000, 20,000 a hole, Skip. Now.
You got it. And obviously there were strokes given to Michael Jordan because he's obviously not as good. I don't know. Michael's like, I don't know, maybe he's a 4 or 5 at that point. I watched him some in the amateur tournaments and it was a little shaky, but he at certain points he thought he could play professional golf. Wrong. He could play professional basketball though.
Yeah.
So the quote from the Vegas Insider is true. I'm going to quickly read it. This is about Michael Jordan during this time. This is in the late 90s, okay? So there's no social media. Everybody protected Michael back then because he was the best ever. I agree. Nobody ever talked about what he did after hours. Nobody ever told on Michael. Everybody was scared of Michael, and Tiger learned from him. Okay, I'll give you that much, that in that day and age, because I was around Michael a lot, he got away with quote unquote murder after hours.
Yes.
Because his image was pristine.
Yes.
He was Space Jam. You know, he
Yeah.
was, after every game, we talked about it yesterday, he would dress to the nines for
Button
the
up.
media. Boy,
Absolutely.
he looked sensational.
Correct.
He cut a great figure. You know, he was the essence of the Jordan brand that he was building.
Correct.
So after hours, everybody would protect him because he was pretty intimidating. I got to tell you,
Yeah.
if you knew him, he's bad, you know what.
Yeah.
You know? And so he got away with that until he was finished playing, and then some of the tabloids started to
Right.
break the stories. And once those stories started breaking, it was Tiger-esque what started coming out,
Right.
because Michael was no angel when it
No.
came to being married, and every other night it was this, that, and the other.
Correct.
Maybe every night it was. So you can say Tiger learned something from that, but I'm going to remind everyone, and I was also close to this, his father, Earl Woods, was a legendary womanizer. You can just look it up.
Mm-hmm.
And because Tiger watched that through his childhood,
Mm-hmm.
that's just how Earl was. He had girlfriends, he had women on the side, that Tiger learned that's just kind of how men are.
Right.
And once Tiger started to win and he became Tiger Woods,
The world was his oyster.
was it? Not. What's the Chris Rock line? A man is only as faithful as his options. Well,
Yeah.
did Tiger Woods not have options? He had the most options
Yeah.
this side of Michael Jordan, right?
Yes.
So, again, by hanging with Jordan and Charles Barkley, I'm going to throw them all together
Yeah.
in this mix, in Vegas, did he learn some bad habits that you could get away with whatever you want to get away
Right.
with because you were Tiger Woods? Yes. But was it already instilled in him what men do? I just believe it was. So I'm not going to blame Michael Jordan for the downfall.
But I'm saying, Skip, you can see, okay, while this person can talk to you and says,
Yeah.
okay, this is possibly what you're going to go through. As you look, even that if Michael was doing that, you can say that's not right. Even if your dad was doing that, you
Yeah.
can say that's not right,
I'm with
and
you.
I'm not going to do that.
Okay, I
you
agree.
don't get to look back and say, okay, because this happened, it happened because of what Michael did or because what his dad did. At that point in time, Tiger Woods is a grown man. He's capable of making decisions, very informed decisions. He wasn't ready to be married, and I don't know why he did it. Because you must have certain elements of your life under control. And he didn't have that element under control. And he was growing up in a different time and a different era. This social media. And I told him a long time ago, they could have found bin Laden a long time ago if they'd found a woman. Because what they found him? They're going to find your social security number, they're going to get that passcode, and that's what Ellen did. Ellen that's why they got that phone, Skip, and it was Katie Bardo. And once she got that phone, she got that golf club, because you know Tiger, he played golf, so he got a lot of golf clubs around his house, Joy. And she took it to that Escalade.
She did.
And Tiger tried to get up out of there in a hurry. They say he was spinning all up in the house work. And she was just rat-a-tat-tat with that 7-iron. Is that club? Well, it was, I don't know about it, but a driver, Skip. But they say she would beat the brakes off that Escalade.
Or a 9-iron.
We had one of them, but she took a golf club to that Escalade.
She did.
Yeah.
The Escalade hit the fire hydrant, and the rest
And
is
then he got-
scandalous history.
Because Skip, once it comes out
Yep.
that he's done this, and okay, well, she got this. Well, if you don't pay me to be quiet, I'm gonna get that. So everybody starts talking, and maybe Elon could have forgave one. Maybe if it's just one, but then it come 5, 6, and then you got them up. You got bringing one from Perkins. You ain't been tell me you ain't go to no good
bring
brunch
it from
spot.
Perkins to your to her bedroom.
At least go to Ritz-Carlton or the Waldorf and get somebody one of them for brunch. You know, he get him a Perkins one and take it to her bed. And she, he real lucky. You know, Joy, he real lucky. Because Rochelle would have put fat fire to him. She'd have knocked fire from Tiger. Tiger got real lucky with that one.
No, well, I think she was trying to knock fire.
Oh, she knocked $100 million fire from him.
Well, again, the point was in this that the description of Michael Jordan is aloof, arrogant star who embraced the word entitled with the capital E. Well, I'll give you that. I'll buy that. That was actually part and parcel of why he dominated his sport.
Yes.
I'll give you that.
Skip, here's the thing, Skip. The image that most people have of Michael and the people that know Michael, that have been around Michael, are totally different. Totally different. If you're around Michael, you know how he is.
Yeah, or we could, stop pretending like Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player of all time, who has everything available to him and every person in the world available to him, is going to be held to the same standard that
Yes.
the rest of us are.
Right.
And Tiger Woods is the same.
Yeah.
It's a little judgmental, all the stuff that's going on here, but the idea that Tiger Woods could get better advice about being a superstar than from Michael Jordan is kind of silly.
But
Yeah.
the last thing I got, the family attorney said that he warned Tiger that Michael is going to try to use you.
To
No,
do
he's
what?
not.
To do what?
He's not.
The
Like
man-
he's going to try to glom
Well,
on to you.
maybe, he wanted some golf advice,
Well, maybe. Yeah.
the secrets.
But he meant to try to gain more notoriety.
Yeah, it's
no, I don't
silly.
think so.
1996, Michael Jordan
I
needs something
think
from
he's
someone.
Michael was playing Augusta before Tiger was.
is
So he could go any golf course
Right.
in America and
He
play.
was.
He didn't need Tiger.
That is
Should the
a fact.
Rams trade for Odell Beckham? The Rambassador, Eric Dickerson,
Yes.
will answer that question next.
I might need to cut him up to fight.